Another day to thank God for the gift of life and to forget the 7-0 drubbing of Liverpool on the weekend as a Manchester United fan. I hope we bounce back. Thank you for tuning in to your number one station for news and updates. I'm your presenter, Abdurrahman Yusuf, and these are the stories that are making our headline tonight. Somalia's president signs new legislation, including legislation governing the spy agency. Somaliland military head claims his forces are capable of retaking disputed town of Las Anod. ATMIS commissions new parking facility at Mogadishu's Aden Abdullah International Airport. Fly Dubai commences direct Dubai-Mogadishu flight. Explosion in Mogadishu's Hammerwing market injures one. Glad to have you back. Now, Somalia's President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has enacted a set of bills, including the targeted financial sanctions, the intelligence and the National Security Agency, and the National Electricity Authority. Our reporter Abdulrazak Ali has the full details.
Somalia's President Dr. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has enacted a set of bills for the targeted financial sanctions, the intelligence and the National Security Agency, and the National Electricity Authority. The nation has once again shown its commitment to fighting against insurgent terrorist groups across the nation following Wednesday's approval of the anti-terrorism law, which gives the government security agencies a legal framework to fight violent extremism groups which have been causing instability. The president thanked the two houses of parliament for their efforts to pass the bills, which he said reflected the needs and circumstances surrounding the country. At the signing ceremony at Villa Somalia, President Hassan Sheikh praised the country's executive and legislative bodies for their collaboration, which has resulted in the passage of numerous important laws since 2022. The president signed several bills into law, including one for the National Intelligence and Security Agency, which is the agency's first since its inception 56 years ago. The president said the government is doing great tasks, including the fight against Al-Shabaab, which aimed at liberating the country from the group before the 2023 ends.
Brigadier General Nuh Ismail Tani, the military commander of Somaliland, has opined that his forces are capable of retaking the contentious and disputed Las Anod area but are abiding by the government's ceasefire policy.
Brigadier General Nuh Ismail Tani, the military commander of Somaliland, opined that his forces are capable of retaking control of the disputed town of Las Anod, but they are abiding by the government's ceasefire policy. Fighting between Somaliland militias and authorities in Las Anod Sol region will likely continue through late March. In late February, Somaliland accused neighboring Puntland of waging war against government forces by providing military support to local militias. Somaliland President Muse Bihi has also announced to dispatch of clan elders to end the violence in late February. However, leaders of Sol, Sanag and Ain regions rejected the call, demanding government forces to pull out their troops as a precondition for dialogue. As of March 1st, at least 112 people were reportedly killed and hundreds were injured. Security personnel will almost certainly remain deployed in the area over the coming days. Further confrontations between local militias and security forces are likely. Officials could impose restrictive movement measures, including curfews and road closures. Additional clashes and resulting casualties could spark unrest. Tani, speaking to local television in Hargeisa on Wednesday, emphasized that the Somaliland army always follows the government's lead and has the